name is Richard Burke. I'm the Southern California chapter leader of Elders Climate Action. You can reach me at richardb@eldersclimateaction.com or visit our website at eldersclimateactionsocal.org. My talk is Why Inaction on Climate is Unethical, Part 2. In Part 1, I discussed what behaving ethically or unethically means, and came to the conclusion that an ethical person considers the interests of others and acts accordingly. Unethical actions step over a line. They're intentional and they can be avoided, and they adversely affect others. In this part, I'm going to talk about whether caring about the future or not caring about the future is unethical. Here's a quote from someone who lived in the 13th century in Tibet. Although one's life can be destroyed in an instant, predispositions of virtue carry forward a long time. The aroma of sandalwood borne by the wind spreads far and wide, inducing pleasure. In our own time, Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, said it a different way: to spoil the environment for future generations is, morally speaking, a crime. So is it unethical not to care about the future? Well, what does nature tell us? Do other living things care about the future? And what can we learn from our human ancestors? Do they care about the future? And what do our ethical teachers say? Well, let's talk about nature first. Most species have ways that their members alert each other to avoid potential dangers to their survival. Social species band together to find and store food for their collective future benefit. And most species prioritize care for the family or group, that is, kin or group selection, to make sure their future generations survive. In other words, many animals spend most of their time caring about the future and caring for others. Our human ancestors are similar. At life's beginning, human caregivers calm infants, which leads to their future well-being. And throughout life, humans have gathered in groups to plan and cooperate to promote our future survival. And at the end of our lives, humans even care for the infirm to prolong that transmission of knowledge that enables them to learn more and survive better into the future. So, takeaway here is also humans spend most of their time caring for others and caring about the future. What do our ethical teachers say? Well, Confucius and Immanuel Kant both emphasize performing your duty as the most ethical thing to do and following universal rules. That is, caring for what happens in the future. Even the golden rule can be extended to not only do what you would have others do unto you, but do to the next generation what you wish the previous generation had done to you. There's a philosophy called utilitarianism, which says, do the greatest good for the greatest number. And in that philosophy, future lives count as much as present ones. Religions of all kinds admonish us to do good now or we will suffer in the future. And Taoism and other ethics of care say we should care for all things, especially their futures. Not to do so is unethical. So here's some take-home questions for you. Is it okay to dump trash in your neighbor's land? Well, if not, is it okay to dump your trash there in the future? Isn't that what we're doing by emitting air into our neighbor's breathing space? What are some of the benefits that would accrue to others if you increased your care for the future right now? What would happen? And what do you think future generations want you to do for them? Consider not just your own group or family, but what about other species, other groups? What would they want you to do now to protect them? If you're interested in joining us in helping to protect that future for our grandchildren, future generations, and all life, please join us at eldersclimateactionsocal.org. Thank you.